Throughout the semester in Geology 101, we learned to identify various types of rocks and map their locations. We had the opportunity to go as a class to Tempe Butte and see real rocks out in their settings. Our assignment was to examine the rocks and structures of the butte and reconstruct the geologic history. We began our trip by looking at igneous rocks, rocks that are formed through the cooling and solidification of magma and lava. We learned that the igneous rocks on the butte were formed on the surface and were classified as andesite, extrusive igneous volcanic rocks with intermediate composition. Next, we stopped and looked at a structure that was made up of sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks are formed by the sedimentation of material at the Earth's surface. We learned that this structure had developed from mud and sand sediments, and the layers had pressed down more and more through time until the bottom layers slowly turned into rock. While walking along the butte, we noticed fossilized mud cracks beneath our feet. We learned that these mud cracks form when muddy sediment is exposed to the atmosphere and dries up. When we reached the last stop on our trip, we looked at a structure that had various layers. We learned that the lower layers were gradually squeezed by heavy deposits, forming a sandstone structure that had been possibly caused by a flood. After an exhausting trip up the butte, we all got to take a minute to ourselves and enjoy the beautiful view of the Tempe Town Lake.